Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Titus. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Now it's time to review my Franchi Affinity 3 Elite 20 gauge. Alright guys, we're just going to work from the back of the gun forward and talk about the features of this 20 gauge Franchi Affinity Elite 3. I love this gun, guys. It's super light and it handles well. And what I do like most about it is when you throw it up, boom, it's literally right there in your field of view, in your sight. You're looking right down the rib of the gun. So first off, we got the Franchi TSA buttstock. I like it. It's a 20 gauge, so obviously I'm not feeling a whole lot of kick anyways, but I really like the feel of the butt pad on this gun. And then if you guys notice, I do have the Optifade waterfowl timber pattern on this gun. I was gonna buy the marsh pattern in this because it's got the Cerakoting in that like tan burnt bronze color that I really liked a lot, but they said it was sold out and they wouldn't have it for 3 to 6 months, and I was like, I can't wait, gotta buy this. It was duck season 2019 2020 and I wanted it, so I'm glad I did buy this. I really do like this color. It blends in well, especially if you're in pits or if you're in timber or stuff like that. It has that dark look instead of standing out like the marsh color does, where it'd be more for like toolies and stuff like that. And we do hunt pits a lot. We do hunt a lot of toolies and marshes, but we also hunt pits and stuff like that, and having this darker color definitely blends in very, very well. Now, the carrier release. I was in one of my hunting videos, someone was roasting me saying, look at this moron, don't have his gun on safety, which I did have it because it's just a natural reaction. After I shoot, I automatically go back to safety. He later apologized about it because I told him, I go, hey man, that's the carrier release, and what it is, you see that red dot right there, if you guys can see it, that is to lock back your operating handle. So push that in. On my Browning A5, it's right here in front of the trigger well, but right here it's on the side. A lot of guns are like that. Anyways, that will lock your bolt back. One of the other things I really like about this gun is kind of the larger size that it has for the port to put your shells in. You know, if you're wearing gloves, which I don't normally do, some people do, colder temperatures, you can throw your shell in a lot easier. Next feature is the oversized button. This thing is sweet. It just feels nice. It feels right pushing it. I don't know, it's just kind of satisfying. And like I said, when you lock it back and you're, you know, focus on put a shell in there, you're looking up, I mean, you just can't miss it. And it's just, I don't know what else to say about it other than it's just a satisfying button to release your bolt back. This is a 3-inch, that's why it's called the Franchi Affinity Elite 3. Okay, it does go up to 3-inch shells. The barrel length on this one is 26 inches long for the 20 gauge. That is the longest barrel that you can buy for this gun. They do not go to 28 inch. I promise you, that is as big as they go, which, believe it or not, it's plenty. I kind of was like concerned about that a little bit, like, man, I don't, you know, I hopefully that's fine. You know, hopefully that works. And it does. It works great. I like how they raised the rib of this gun. It's just raised a little bit more than I would say is normal. The reason I like my Browning A5, it's a humpback. It sits up higher. To me, when I throw it up, it's already there in my line of sight. I'm already looking down the bead. It's perfect. Now, a lot of guns for me are not like that, and that's why I don't really like them. And it's not because they're not good guns, and it's not because I'm putting down other brands. It's because it doesn't fit me right. And that's why, guys, when we're picking a gun out, go in a gun store, grab all the guns, grab them in your hands, and throw them up like you're about to shoot a duck. And see how it fits. If you're having to bend your head over, or if you're having to raise your head, or squat down, or be in an uncomfortable, unnatural position, I would say that gun's not for you. That's me personally. And this is not a video on how to pick out the right gun, but just a quick tip to throw in there for you guys. Okay, so moving up, we said that we got the raised rib. Every time I throw it up, it's literally lined up perfectly. Just bring my head down, my cheek down to the gun. It's perfectly in line. The next thing I really like, and you will not know until you throw this gun up, is the sight. It is so visible. It's called a True Glow dual color fiber optic sight. And let me show you in the B-roll here. You look down, that thing just sticks out like a sore thumb. It literally looks like it's glowing. It's so visible. It's really, when you put it up on a bird, honestly, if it's low light, cloudy day, sunny day, whatever it is, the situation, I have noticed for myself that when I would throw it up on the birds, it's just like, whoa, like I honestly, God, want to change my other guns, my other shotguns to this sight because it is so visible and it helps you pick up on the birds very quick. Next feature and last is up on the end. We got the choke tube. Now, it comes with 4 choke tubes. That's what I thought was pretty cool about it. And obviously your wrench. I bought this as aftermarket. It's like $5 at the store when I bought it at Sportsman's. But you got your wrench. It's actually plastic, but it works fine. There's no issues there. It's solid and durable. But that's your wrench to change out your choke tubes. Obviously your stock one, because the extended ones you can just unscrew by hand. But it comes with a modified still shot choke. That's obviously not an extended choke. I never even shot with this one. Honestly, I took it out right away when I seen, guess what? That it comes with True Lock chokes. Now, I have heard a lot of good things about True Lock chokes. These come with the gun. That's what's so cool. It comes with what they call a close range, a mid range, and a long range. I have the long range in right now. Actually, haven't even shot it with the long range. Through the season, I put the mid range in and was stone colding mallards at 30-35 yards with the heavy shot, heavy hammers, 3-inch threes. They were just doing the damage, and that's what I was using, was a mid-range choke from True Lock that comes with it. So it's very sweet. I did not know that when I originally bought it. When he opened the box at the store and showed me, I was like, dude, that is awesome. Like I was really stoked, because the first thing I was gonna do is I was gonna go buy my Kicks High Flyer choke and put it in here. When I saw that, I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave that in there. Big shout out to Ken Stout. He's a friend of mine that was really trying to push me into 20 gauge. Plus, it's another shotgun. And who doesn't want another gun, you know? And then he was really mentioning the True Lock choke. So it was kind of cool that it came with that. And now that I'm shooting that, because I might not have went out and bought it myself. The weight on this gun is incredible. 6 pounds. I mean, this gun is so stinking light and it's so well balanced. I love it. It's like when you used to carry around a 12 and then you go back to this, you feel like you're holding a kid's gun, honest to God. One thing I didn't say too is about the charging handle, just the way it's got, I'd like to call it a 4-wheel drive handle there. I mean, it just sticks to your hand and it sticks out a decent distance, and it's just something that's easy. I mean, who doesn't love that sound right there? Like, just satisfying. It gets me pumped for duck season. It is an inertia driven gun. Some people don't like inertia driven. They like gas guns, but I really like inertia. I'm kind of an inertia fan. I've shot both, and I don't mind both either, honestly. It's not a big deal. But I really like this gun. I can't say enough about it. I was shooting teal, mallards, pretty much any duck that you can want to shoot. One thing I do like is the sensitivity of the trigger. I've shot guns that you just had to crank down to shoot. Really heavy trigger. And I know it's not a varmint gun, or it's not something you want a super feather light trigger. I'm not even saying that. But I do like the sensitivity of it, because if it's harder to pull, you're going to pull more, you're going to jerk your shot more. So if you have just a nice, steady, smooth, and I guess I could go ahead and show it. Again, check, empty, no rounds in there. So I'm going to fire it off. It's super light. I could take a scale and measure the poundage of pull, but I don't have one right now, so I'm not going to do that. But anyways, I love this gun, guys. Top notch, well made. Yes, Benelli is the ultimate corporation and factory that makes these. And I'll be honest, I'm not a big Benelli fan, and I don't want to say this to make people mad out there. That's just my opinion. That's not a fan. It doesn't fit me right. Bottom line. And if it doesn't fit you right, don't shoot it. Doesn't mean that we got to have a civil war because we don't like the same guns. So anyways, I know you guys have been asking for this review. I love this gun. I'm so glad I bought it. Sometimes I love buying guns, but I can be lazy about it. I just don't do it because of California, the process out here. But I am so glad that I made the commitment to buy this gun, because it shoots well, it handles well, it's light. It's everything I could want in a 20 gauge, and I am so glad I bought it. I hope you guys liked this video. We got some more hats. We got red, white, and black. We got black and white. We have more apparel. You just gotta search through the store. Some of it's not showing. A lot of it's sold out. Thanks to you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Hey, hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.